Have you ever wondered why Vladimir Putin is sending weapons to the Philippines? In the intricate tapestry of international politics, Russia and the Philippines have always shared a fascinating dynamic. This relationship has recently come under the spotlight with the arrival of a Russian arms shipment to the Philippines. Yes, you heard that right. Russia, a nation hovering over 7,000 miles away from the Philippines, has taken a keen interest in this island nation. But what could be the reason behind this? What is Russia's interest in the Philippines? Is it a simple act of support for an ally, or could there be more than meets the eye? Now let's take a quick detour down memory lane. Historically, the Philippines and Russia haven't been the closest of allies. The Philippines has had a long-standing relationship with the United States, while Russia has often been on the other side of the fence. This makes Russia's recent gesture all the more intriguing. Could it be that Russia is attempting to expand its sphere of influence in Southeast Asia? Or is there a deeper significance in this move in the context of global politics? The world of international relations is rarely black and white. It's a complex web of alliances, rivalries, and strategic maneuvers. The Philippines, with its strategic location and ongoing conflict with China, presents an interesting opportunity for Russia. But what could this mean for the rest of the world? As we delve deeper into this subject, we'll try to unravel the threads of this complex narrative. We'll explore the geopolitical chessboard, Russia's interests, Putin's grand strategy, and the implications of this alliance for global politics. Could this be an act of benevolence, or is there a hidden agenda? Stay tuned as we explore this intriguing alliance. What's the geopolitical significance of the Philippines, you may ask? Well, let's take a moment to examine this fascinating corner of the world. Nestled in Southeast Asia, the Philippines is a collection of over 7,000 islands, each with its own unique charm. But beyond its natural beauty, this archipelago holds immense strategic value. The Philippines is a crucial player in the South China Sea dispute, a complex web of territorial claims that also involve China, Vietnam, Malaysia, Brunei, and Taiwan. This region is not only rich in natural resources like oil and gas, but it's also a vital artery for global trade. Roughly 1/3 of the world's maritime shipping passes through these waters, making it a hotspot for geopolitical tensions. Now let's consider the Philippines' relationships with its neighbors and the United States. The US and the Philippines share a history that spans over a century, marked by periods of colonization, liberation, and strategic alliance. In fact, the Philippines is one of America's oldest Asian allies, with ties strengthened by mutual defense treaties and economic cooperation. This alliance puts the Philippines in a unique position, balancing its role in Southeast Asia and its relationship with Western powers. However, it's not all smooth sailing. The Philippines also has to navigate its relations with China. While there's economic interdependence, territorial disputes in the South China Sea continue to strain their relationship. This delicate balance of power is what makes the Philippines a significant player on the geopolitical chessboard. So we see that the Philippines is more than just an archipelago in the Pacific. It's a pivot point in global affairs, a stage where the drama of international politics unfolds. Its strategic location and complex relationships make it a magnet for superpowers, each vying for influence in the region. Now let's delve into why Russia might be interested in this geopolitical hotspot. Why is Russia interested in the Philippines? This question takes us into the intricate web of Russia's foreign policy. You see, Russia has always been keen on expanding its influence, particularly in Asia. And the Philippines, with its strategic location, presents an enticing prospect for Russia's ambitions. Let's think about it. The Philippines is situated at the crossroads of major global trade routes in the Pacific. Having a foothold here can give Russia access to the vibrant economies of the region. It's like being invited to a party where all the movers and shakers of global trade are present. But there's more to it than just economic interests. Russia's involvement in the Philippines also has a geopolitical angle. With the US strengthening its military alliances in Asia, Russia might see an opportunity to balance the scales here. Providing arms aid to the Philippines could be a way for Russia to assert its presence and underline its role as a global power. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, the Russia-China relationship. On the surface, Russia and China appear to be close allies, united by their common goal of challenging US dominance. But beneath the surface, there's a complex dynamic at play. The arms shipment to the Philippines could be seen as a subtle message from Russia to China that it won't hesitate to make its own moves, even if they complicate things for Beijing. But here's the intriguing part. While Russia's move might ruffle some feathers in Beijing, it could also open new avenues for cooperation between the two powers. After all, in the grand game of geopolitics, friends and foes can often switch roles. But how does this move fit into Putin's grand strategy? What's Putin's grand strategy? This is the question we've been moving towards. Putin's geopolitical playbook is one of both ambition and caution. He's been carefully cultivating a global presence for Russia, not through outright aggression, but through strategic partnerships and alliances. One crucial aspect of Putin's strategy is the expansion of Russia's influence beyond its immediate borders. This is where the Philippines come into play. The Southeast Asian nation is geographically distant from Russia, yet it presents a unique opportunity for Putin to expand Russia's global footprint. The Philippines, with its ongoing conflict with China, is in need of allies. Putin, recognizing this, has extended a helping hand in the form of military aid. But there's more to this than just an offer of assistance. By supporting the Philippines, Putin is also indirectly challenging China's dominance in the region. This move is not just about aiding a nation in conflict, but about subtly shifting the balance of power in Southeast Asia. It's a classic Putin move, calculated and strategic. Another layer to Putin's grand strategy is the use of these alliances to counterbalance the U.S. influence. With the US being a traditional ally of the Philippines, Putin's offer of aid could be seen as an attempt to sway the Philippines away from its long-standing partnership with the US. So, Putin's grand strategy is multifaceted. It's about expanding Russia's influence, challenging the status quo, and creating a counterweight to US dominance. It's a subtle yet powerful approach to global politics that seeks not to confront, but to subtly shift the balance of power. So what does this all mean for the future of global politics? What are the implications of Russia's move for global politics, you might ask? Well, it's a question that has the world holding its breath. The shipment of arms from Russia to the Philippines could trigger a seismic shift in the global balance of power, particularly in Southeast Asia. Imagine the region as a chessboard, with each nation as a piece, and the moves they make determine the balance of power. Russia's arms shipment could potentially tip the scales, making the Philippines a stronger player in the region. This not only changes the dynamics within Southeast Asia, but also sends ripples across the globe. Now let's delve into the broader picture. This move could strain US-Russia relations. The US, a long-standing ally of the Philippines, might perceive Russia's actions as an intrusion into its sphere of influence. It's a classic case of geopolitical chess, where one player's move can provoke a response from another. On the other hand, this development could also impact China-Russia relations. While China and Russia have been allies, China's claim over the South China Sea, contested by the Philippines, complicates matters. Russia's aid to the Philippines might be seen as siding with the latter, potentially causing friction between the two giants. But one thing is clear: the potential for increased geopolitical tensions is high. The world is a stage, and the actions of its players have far-reaching consequences. The arms shipment could be the spark that lights the fuse of a new era of global politics, an era marked by shifting alliances and power dynamics. In this intricate web of global politics, every action has a reaction, every move sparks a countermove. And as we watch the drama unfold, we are left to wonder, what will be the next move? How will the balance of power shift next? So stay tuned, stay curious, and stay informed. Subscribe for more amazing content. Keep wondering. Don't miss out on future explorations and discoveries. Hit subscribe and ring the bell to stay updated with our new content. Your journey of wonder continues with every video. Stay connected and engaged on social media. Continue the conversation, follow us. Thank you for being a part of the Have You Ever Wondered community. Keep wondering, keep discovering. Until next time.